This is amazing. You know, I want you to meet my new best friend. I just met her last week, and we've been talking. But for what Nancy Huddleston has done for the St. Jude organization, that was not her intention. She just loves St. Jude. She didn't want the recognition. She didn't want any of this. But you got to hear her story. So I'd love you, Nancy, to tell the audience your why.
Thanks, Kate. First of all, guys, I am so humbled to be here and so very honored. And I thank the good Lord above because he's blessed me unconditionally to have this honor. So years ago in Memphis, Tennessee, at the famous Peabody Hotel, my mother and dad were eating dinner, and Danny Thomas and his wife, Anne Marie, happened to be at the table next to us. And being in Memphis, St. Jude is everything to our people in the city. And we were able to thank him after dinner for everything he did to build this hospital with his faith. And he was the most humble man, and he said all it took was faith. And look at St. Jude today. So fast forward 3 years ago, my wonderful owners, Sean Blankenship and Angie Ware, announced to us that we were going to have the partnership of St. Jude. We were over the top excited in Memphis. This was huge for us. And so we used the rider signs. I'm sure some of y'all have seen them where it says, "This home supports St. Jude." It goes on every one of our signs, and we're so proud every time we go on a listing appointment to share this with our clients. And they love it too. So fast forward to January of this year, I was able to secure the highest listing I ever have. In Memphis, it's a big deal, $2.5 million. And before, when I originally got the listing, my client, he's been a client several times, Glenn Owens, wonderful man, I said, "Glenn, I would love to tithe and give some of my commission to St. Jude, and I would love for you to match me." And he said, "Okay." I didn't say anything else. So right when we got under contract, I said, "Do you remember when I said that I wanted you to match me?" He goes, "Yeah." He said, "What are you talking, $500? I said, "No, a little more." And he said, "How much?" I said, $10,000. And I asked, and he said he'll do it. So we were able to donate $20,000 to St. Jude. So,
You know, I think what impressed me the most, first of all, you had the guts to ask, okay? And secondly, she didn't even tell him the number. And you know, the surprise attack, whatever. But I think when you told him 10,000 and he responded the way he did, how did that make you feel?
we were just both so excited and overjoyed to help St. Jude.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? When you told me that, I thought to myself, how many of us touch people every day that we know if we just asked, they would support? So what inspired you, to continue this?
So guys, this is what I would love for each and every one of you in here. We have 3,000 of us here today, and how many virtual as well. If all 3,000 of us in 2023 took one transaction and you donate $200 from your commission in that transaction, ask one of your favorite clients to match that. That's $400. If we all do that in 2023, we've just raised $1.8 million for St. Jude. And if y'all really get brave and want to do it twice, we're a little bit under 4 million. So little steps make great strides, guys. And we can do it because we're going to have an awesome year, and we have the best company in the world.
We also were discussing when you gave that, it wasn't your intention to do better, but it seemed like your year kind of evolved better because of just giving back.
Unbelievable. This is my strongest year ever, and I have just been blown away by what God has blessed me with. So unbelievable.
Yeah, I think today we saw so many examples of people caring about people. And think about the opportunity we all have. We make great commissions, we really do. And sometimes that extra Starbucks or that extra something doesn't just always give us the pride that we probably are looking for. But think about if we all did Nancy's challenge, what that could do. And there's 3,000 of you here. Could you imagine if our whole organization would do something like that. We could support St. Jude, who does so much for everyone. I think also your story about your whole community, giving back your real estate community, your owners and that.
Oh, they're just amazing. We are a family, and they're out there right now. I mean, we all embrace this so much. I mean, St. Jude, it means everything to us. And we are so proud to wear our pins every day, and it's our mantra. We love it.
Tell us a little bit more about the rider that you put on every home. Does that attract attention? Do you get people asking you?
People really do, and because we have 130 agents in the area, you can imagine there's a lot of, beautiful Coldwell Banker blue signs with our rider. And it has really caught on, and so many people are like, are you gonna bring the rider? They wanna make sure, and I'm like, oh, we'll have it. It's catching on in the city, and it makes us proud.
I think the other thing about St. Jude, it touches everyone. It may not be affecting you right now, but at some moment in time, to know that St. Jude is there supporting all of us, it's a huge, huge win for everyone. So Nancy, if you have one more wish to ask out there, that everybody gets inspired by this, what would you say?
Yeah, y'all, I just hope you take what I'm throwing at y'all to please do this next year. 1 transaction, 2 transactions, however many, or if you want to do every single one. But ask those wonderful clients of yours to match, and we will have a phenomenal year raising money for St. Jude's.
Can we do it?
Can we do it? Yay!
Yay!